Aloha, I'm Braden Leslie. I'm with Lance Duyao, who is the Director of Marketing. Thank you for letting me interview you.
My pleasure.
So let's start from the beginning. Can you share the story of how your business started or Big Island Candy started?
Okay, so the owner of Big Island Candies is Alan Ikawa. He's a local boy, went to Hilo High School. After he graduated, he went to University of Hawaii at Manoa. He earned a business degree. Came back to Hilo. He went into banking. And he liked helping the people in Hilo, establish credit, making loans for their future and stuff. But what he didn't like was when the people didn't pay on their loans, he had to go and collect on the loans. He didn't like that part of it. So he went to work for a candy maker here in Hilo. And the candy maker was of a particular age. And the man ended up retiring. And so at that point, that's when Alan decided to open up his own business, a candy making business. And so that's how it started.
Nice. So, what is the most popular item you sell here?
Okay, so actually, all of our products are popular. If a product wasn't popular, we would have to take it off the list, right? Because that's the way business works. You only make what you're able to sell in volume. However, if I had to pinpoint a particular product, it's our chocolate dip macadamia nut shortbread cookies. It's the item that put us on the map, and that's what we're world renowned for.
Yeah. How does your business help visitors experience the spirit of Hilo and our community?
Okay. Um, we do it on several points. Number one, I'm very active in the visitor industry. I sit on two boards, one here in Hilo, Island of Hawaii Visitors Bureau, as well as the HVCB, which is out of Oahu, so on a state board. But what we're trying to create here is, of course, we employ local people because we want everyone who comes in through our doors to get that Hilo experience. And how you truly obtain that is by employing local people.
How does tourism influence your business during the year?
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how to answer that question, to be quite honest with you. Everything that we make here at Big Island Candies is for our local community,
Yeah.
right? And so, how a lot of people perceive Big Island Candies as being really popular with tourists, and we are. However, I always like to make sure that everybody knows that the reason why Big Island Candies is really popular in the tourism with the tourism visitor industry is because a local person has come into Big Island Candies, tasted our products, and has recommended that to the tourists.
Yeah. Do you see differences between how tourists and locals shop here?
Okay, so early on, I've been working at Big Island Candies for about 25 years now. So early on, yeah, we did see differences with things that a tourist would buy versus what a local would buy. But now, it's evolved so much that whenever tourists come, they want to eat what the local people eat. And so we see tourists picking up things that normally they wouldn't, like our chocolate dipped ika or like taro shortbread or something that so it's totally evolved. So whatever the local people want is exactly what tourists want now.
That's interesting. What's one way tourism has helped your business grow?
Okay, that's a really good point because it's a really important component to our business. We live on an island, right? Our island is a secluded island. It's the farthest one away from any other island. So the number of people who we are given exposure to is only on your island. If you don't have tourists coming in, taking your products elsewhere, sending it elsewhere, your business really doesn't grow. So with the influx of tourists, of course, we're able to reach more people because they take our product elsewhere to share with their family and friends, and that's how our business grows.
What do you want visitors to remember most about Big Island Candies?
Okay, so what I want them to always remember, so I want them to always remember Big Island Candies as a place that they came to where they enjoyed it. They felt like the time that they spent with us was well worth it. I want every time they take a bite of a Big Island Candies product, I want them to think about happy times and about a time that they enjoyed here in Hawaii.
Have you ever had a memorable or unique experience with a tourist?
A lot. Obviously, I've been here for 25 years. Um, the most enjoyable time that I had with a tourist was once where a tourist left their wallet and their passport here. And they went on their tour, and I was able to reunite them with their wallet and their passport before they even knew it was missing. I tracked down the tour and they were on the way to the volcano. So I took it and I met them up at the volcano. So that was a very enjoyable one because they were totally happy because they didn't even realize that they were without it. Um, but there's a lot of things. Right now, I'm helping a customer who we became friends, and her husband is ending his battle with cancer. So he's going to pass away. But he always like coming and visiting Hawaii. So I'm helping her plan his celebration of life and his commitment, his committal here.
Wow, that's beautiful. Um, how do you adapt your business to appeal to visitors around the world?
Okay. So I don't. Everything, like I'm going back to that again, everything we make, I make with the local person in mind. I expect the tourists to adapt to that. I don't make anything special for a tourist because what I don't want to do is I don't want to alienate my local base.
Yeah. So you just want to keep them like together.
Well, I want to create a space. I want to create a product that a local person enjoys, and then someone from the mainland comes here and enjoys it as well. Yeah. I don't want to make something so much for a tourist that a local person wouldn't like it. Yeah.
Do you think tourists understand the importance of supporting local businesses? Why or why not?
That's an interesting question. And I think a certain percentage of tourists do understand that. I think we need to do more work in getting them because I want to make sure that there's a balance. I don't want to have over tourism, or I don't want the tourists that come here that feel so entitled that they go places that they're not supposed to go. I get into trouble and ruin our environment here. I want a responsible tourist.
Yeah,
Yeah. Does that make sense?
yeah,
I forgot the question. Sorry.
respecting.
Yeah, respecting our culture. They come here, they want to know more about the Hawaiian culture, but I want to make sure that their interest is pure and they have good intentions. I don't like go to like a luau or a Hawaiian event and like I see a tourist like mocking the dance or any part of the culture. I do not like that at all.
Yeah. What do you hope for the future of Big Island Candies?
Well, I hope I'm getting up there in age and closer to retirement, but I want to make sure that the business sustains and able to contribute to our local economy as well as to our community here in Hilo.
If you could send one message to every tourist or person visiting Hawaii, what would it be?
Well, I would tell them come to Hawaii, enjoy your time here, act responsibly, be appreciative of the time and the space. Don't go places where you're not supposed to go. Just remember that if you decide to go off the beaten path, not only are you putting yourself at risk, but you may be putting the life of a responder at risk as well. So don't do it.
Well, thank you for your time.
Is that we're good?
Yep.
Okay.